實拍實說，大地海外升學。
歡迎收睇實拍實說，我係大地海外升學嘅 Daniel 啊。咁我哋今日咧就嚟到 University of the Creating Arts 啦，咁即係 UCA 嘅 Farnham 校舍嘅。UCA 咧係一間專門教授 Arts 同埋 Design 科目啦，同埋一啲創意產業相關商業課程嘅大學嚟嘅。咁如果你係對藝術、設計、音樂、攝影同埋影片製作有興趣嘅話咧，就千祈唔好錯過呢條影片啦。UCA 咧喺英國總共有3個校舍嘅，咁佢哋分別咧就係東南部嘅 Canterbury 啦，同埋2間喺倫敦周邊嘅 Epsom， 同埋我哋今日喺呢度嘅 Farnham 嘅。每一個校園咧都會有佢哋自己專攻唔同嘅課程範疇㗎。
今日嚟到嘅 Farnham 喺中世紀開始咧就已經係英國好著名嘅工藝小鎮，時至今日都有唔少嘅 art gallery 同埋 studio 喎。呢度咧每年都會舉辦手工藝節，吸引來自世界各地嘅藝術家參展㗎。正正就係呢個原因，創意產業可以話係扎根喺 Farnham 啊！佢哋嘅社區好支持藝術文化項目，令 UCA 嘅同學獲得唔少機會發揮所長，參與社區發展嘅工作。而同其他喺倫敦周邊嘅大學一樣 ，UCA Farnham 嘅同學既可以享受到小鎮嘅安全同埋寧靜，同時咧又可以好方便咁去到倫敦參與藝術同埋文化嘅大小城市，或者喺呢個世界級嘅都會揾 part time， 甚至畢業之後嘅工作㗎。UCA 嘅校園咧唔算得好大，但係都已經有齊唔同課程嘅 workshop、studio， 亦有埋宿舍喺度㗎。今日我哋會睇嘅咧會有 graphic design、illustration 同埋 film 等等，呢一啲都幾受香港同學歡迎嘅課程同埋佢哋嘅設施嘅。第一站我哋有幾位讀 graphic design 嘅同學帶我哋去到佢哋嘅 studio 嗰度，除咗講解自己作品嘅創作理念之外，仲會喺稍後嘅訪問環節入邊咧分享自己作為國際學生嘅經驗同埋得着添。佢哋幾位仲帶埋我去咗 printers room， 仲有 laser cut 同埋 3D printing workshop， 俾我見識下佢哋點樣將創作嘅概念轉化成真正嘅作品。跟住我哋就睇咗一部分 game school 嘅 studio， 最後仲去到 film school。呢度咧，我哋見到同學喺度用緊 virtual production 呢個新技術。老師 Christopher 話：佢哋會將台上嘅 LED 畫面咧，直接切成電影嘅背景，取代現時經常使用嘅綠幕，去節省製作成本同埋時間。而呢個最新嘅技術咧，現時只係得好少數嘅大學同埋電影公司咧先至有㗎咋。UCA 呢度好着重同學嘅實戰經驗，同學有7至8成嘅課堂時間咧都會喺 studio 嗰度做 practical work 嘅。同時 Luke 仲話咧，佢哋有一條 placement team 啊，為同學提供1對1嘅 career advice， 專責協助同學去揾實習，以至畢業之後嘅工作。Luke 仲鼓勵上嚟 UCA 讀書嘅同學要有自信，放膽咁樣去發揮你嘅 creative skills， 咁先至可以令自己有實力咁樣喺創意學業入邊競爭㗎。
大家好，我哋今日咧就邀請咗幾位同學啦，同我哋做個訪問嘅。
Hi, I'm Fan from Taiwan and I majored in religion study before, and now I'm majored in the graphic design in the master degree.
I'm Simran, I'm from India. I actually did my undergrad in sociology before working for a year as a graphic designer, and then now I'm here for my masters.
I'm from China, and in my university I studied art education, and I want to try the design, so study graphic design.
I'm Betty. I come from China, Sichuan, Chengdu. I taking fashion design in my BA course, and I changed my mind to have more challenges studying graphic design here.
I'm interested in telling story. I can use a different way like illustration or some graphic design skill to telling the story now.
I love telling stories from my childhood. It was kind of natural for me to get into it, but I did study sociology in my undergrad because I loved that too. And I think now what I'm doing is sort of blending my knowledge of sociology and my understanding of design to sort of effectively communicate.
In the past, I think I studied things is very complex, and because I study more things, so it's very hard to receive some very detailed knowledge about the design. So that's why I choose the graphic design and actually go to Farnham, and I see lots of things about bending, about some book design and others, how to do the video and other things. I think is very interesting and different from before.
I find that using lots of different materials to create design is really an interesting thing. And for the graphic design in UK, you could express what you want to be.
I think the UK or Europe education style is quite different in Asia or in Taiwan. So I think here is more free. Like what I want to do, I can do what I want. But in Taiwan, we should just follow the rule. Like,
formula.
Yeah.
Like the course here has pushed us to experiment a lot with different materials and like changed our understanding of what graphic design is, because a lot of people just think graphic design is 2D and printing and books, but here we worked on so much more, and we also changed our mind, and we also learned that graphic design can be more than just a book and a poster. And in terms of like studying in the UK, for me, I always wanted to come here and study, and I think the course here is more practical rather than theoretical. Like Fan said, more not very formula, not very theoretical and study, but more like doing things with your hand, making things.
Actually, in the China, I have some questions that the tutor will to tell me how to do these things, that they tell the method. But in the UK, I remember the Catherine told me that she don't to help me to choose which method you need to do or which things you need to do in the final. She just gave the advice, and do you receive it or not is your choice. Your choice.
I love the atmosphere here. The teachers really kind, and they will also give us a suggestion that is really useful, because I think our teachers really have lots of knowledges, so they will bring their knowledge to us. One more thing is that I think the teachers will guide us to find the way which will suit for us. Yes, I think this place is really peaceful.
The beautiful landscape will help me to calm down.
The campus is really lovely. We have a huge campus here, and I live on campus, so it's really nice, very pretty, very quaint little English town. I feel personally that studying in like a big city like London could sometimes even be very distracting, because there's just so much going on all the time, and it's like it's busy and it's noisy, whereas here it's more calm and quiet, like Tiana said.
We can focus
so we
on
can
our
focus.
work.
Yeah.
I learned the graphic design skill by myself before, but now the teacher, professor, they improve our skill. Like some detail I cannot learn online, but they can tell us how to do, guide us how to do it's correct.
Particularly for students who come from a non-design background, I think the advice we've gotten here in the process and how to expand on what we thought it was and our very basic knowledge. I think this course has really pushed us out of our comfort zones, all of us. We just learned so much about the softwares, but then also beyond the design softwares, like experimenting with material, and the support here from the technicians, from all the facilities that we have on campus, as well as our professors. It's been incredible.
Actually, I think very special is that we have the group chat, and our tutor just to join us like the group member. Actually, some classmates will give some good, nice advice, and the tutor listen this advice. They can give a more better advice.
And we all, as a class, I think we really get along and we help each other. We discuss things, we sit in groups, and we actually help each other in our practice.
We have lots of classmates from all around the world, so we could also have more conversation with our classmates that from different cultures, so we could understand more different cultures here.
From when I came here in the beginning of the course and now that the course is almost over, I have seen tremendous growth as a designer. Small things and small technicalities that we may not know that, okay, this makes a difference. But then when our professors just tell us, do a little bit of this and do a little bit of that, and it makes the world of a difference in the outcome. I think that is, and we can see how we've grown as designers also. And particularly, like personally for me, coming from a non-design background, like Fang also mentioned, I had to learn for myself. I did a lot of online tutorials and courses, but it's not the same being in a classroom environment, having a teacher teaching you in person. It makes a very big difference. For example, in the third semester, we actually had like a client, and we had to learn to design for a particular client and their requirements, which are things that we will be able to take forward into when we work in after this course wherever we go. So it's not just about like just the learning of the course, but so much more than that, about how we can take this into our professional practice as well.
One thing is research is very important. As there, maybe I will to use long time, a month, maybe 3 weeks to just do the research about the design.
True.
So that's why I think it's very different, because in China don't give you so many times that to do the research. Teacher want to see your things quickly.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
Staff here is very helpful.
Yes, and you can also have some things you can to solve. I think you can to talk with the tutor. Yes, the tutor will very happy to help you to solve any question in your study time.
It really feels like a community sort of coming together, and even like the technicians here, like if we go to, say for a project we want to do laser cutting, and then we go and we tell them, okay, I want to do this for the project, can you help me? And they'll be willing to help you and explain to you how things work. And as international students, I mean, I know for a fact that for a lot of Chinese students initially communication was a little tough. So the university did provide like English help, external help for them to communicate. There were classes. Then for people who come from a non-design background, initially we had a couple of lectures and workshops that sort of introduced basics of graphic design as well. So they made up for like things, say maybe if you didn't know it before the course, now you do.
Yeah, I think like international students have some visa problem. So if you have some problem like me, I will like find a job in UK, so I can go to the library. They have the support to teach you how to submit the PSW visa. Yes, I think it's really useful.
Also, we have a very dynamic careers team. Like we had during the third semester, we had like a lot of sessions on how to make our CV, our portfolio, professional practice building exercises. So that support is also available to students. They do one-on-one sessions with students as well if they need extra help, apart from what is included in the course. And we also have like a sort of a counseling cell, which is for students who may suffer from mental health issues, or they just need support and they just need someone to talk to. So you get that kind of help as well.
Right.
I think you could do some design before you study here. I think if you don't try before, maybe it will be a little bit hard. So you could try to design not only the posters, you could try to choose different materials and combine different subjects together, and to do research in different subjects. I think it's really important before you start here.
For me, new friends, new environments, I need to use the different language to study, to have life in there, so very worried about it. But when I ask some friends from Japan, they always said in the UK to study is very happy, so I need to enjoy my life. So for me, the advice that don't be afraid, worried or scared. Use your time to learn more things, to try more things that you can to try in your country. It's very important things that I think.
So for parents, I would say that you don't need to worry. It's pretty safe here, and everybody is very helpful and friendly. And we learn. This is my first time living away from my home. This is the first time I've left the country, left my family, and come here. And I found friendship. I found help, and travel is easy. And which are some of the things that may make you anxious, and I was, but I found it pretty simple and convenient here. And also just come with an open mind. Come with no expectations, because then it'll always exceed your expectations, whatever you experience here.
For me, the cooking skill is really useful. Like if you're worried about living in UK, you will spend a lot of money, but I think if you cook by yourself, it's not like the supermarket just in front of our campus. It's really close to us, maybe
it's very
2
convenient.
minutes. Yeah, really convenient. And yeah, so you should cook by yourself and you can enjoy your life here.
今日喺 UCA Farnham 參觀咗一日咧，呢間咁着重 practical study 嘅大學，的確俾我唔多見到啲 lecture theatre， 但係就係一個又一個嘅 studio 同埋 workshop 啊。今日都俾我見到好多高質素嘅同學作品，遇到嘅同學同埋 lecturer 咧都對自己嘅專業好有熱誠。我相信有心讀創意科目嘅同學嚟到 UCA 咧，都應該會有一番作為嘅。學校附近嘅小鎮 Farnham 咧，既有藝術氣息，亦有唔少照顧到你生活嘅超市、餐廳，喺度讀書嘅環境同埋配套咧都好方便啊。而身處倫敦周邊附近，自不然都會方便出去揾啲創作靈感，以至同人哋去 build 啲 network 咧，方便將來工作啊。希望大家都會中意呢一條 video 啦。臨走之前記得 comment、like 同埋 subscribe 我哋實拍實說 channel 啊。
有海外升學問題，即刻 WhatsApp 大地啦！